Dear persons present, dear students, good morning. It's an honor to have been invited by Professor Innscid de Oliveira, the organizer of this School on Science and Innovation Diplomacy, to participate in the closing ceremony of the course. I must say that to have obtained financial support to organize the school is an achievement that speaks in favor of the quality of the Institute of International Relations. Not all proposals submitted to FAPESP are accepted. I am a witness because I participate in my area of knowledge in the selection of these school proposals. The program must be sound, and the organizer must have a respectful curriculum vitae. From 2009 and to 2018, 85 school proposals have been approved, from which only 14 belonged to human sciences. Although diplomacy is a multidisciplinary activity, it is classified by FAPESP in the human sciences branch. So, this one is the 15th school that has been approved. This is a motive of pride for the whole community of this institute, because it approaches the institute to a modern trend of discussion of top quality issues, giving to it an international projection. It must be stressed that to be a true university institution, together with a good undergraduate course, the institute must have a strong graduate program, or postgraduate as we call it in Brazil. And for that, it has to practice research, modern research, asking relevant questions in the field and trying to answer these questions. Students and professors working together. Don't believe in persons who try to convince you that only teaching is important, because the practice of research is what distinguishes a true university from a mere third-degree school. I happen to be the first director of this institute. But for those who do not know me, I must say that I am not a political scientist, nor an economist, neither a lawyer or sociologist. I am a medical doctor who dedicated my entire life to basic research in biochemistry and molecular biology. University politics, to my surprise, led me to that position when the institute, in fact, was structured in 2006. That is why I'm very happy to have been invited to this closing ceremony. From the beginning, my efforts were to avoid that the institute became a simple extension of the law school or the economy school, or even a reproduction of the School of Philosophy and Human Science. My plans were that the school should integrate knowledge, even including, why not, hard science branches of the different scientific disciplines. The reason for that was that conscious of the impending primacy of a ever-present knowledge society, the nations that do not innovate are condemned to stay behind. It is inherent to science to be universal. There is no local science, because science deals with the truth, and there is only one truth, at least in what the physical environment is concerned. Scientists communicate with each other and do not care about nationality, ideology, or color of the skin. This channel, although minimal, should be appropriated by diplomacy to approach civilizations, countries, political systems, and private corporations. And rulers should listen more carefully to scientists' opinions to avoid committing deep errors due to ignorance and prepotency. Without science, there is no basis for innovation. Without innovation, there is no progress. I wish to congratulate deeply Professor Amancio de Oliveira and the director of the Institute of International Relations and the deputy director also, the director, Professor Janino Nucchi, for this initiative, which is the right path for the projection of the Institute of International Relations to a true international recognition. To conclude, I wish to leave a message to the students, all students, but mainly those from abroad, from the 30 countries here represented, from all continents. When you go back to your countries, be our ambassadors. Tell your fellow compatriots that Brazil is not just a country where forests are burnt and streets are violent, but a place where there are people struggling daily for intelligence, knowledge, and rationality to prevail over darkness. Thank you.